Okay, yeah. Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. It's Friday. I hope everyone is happy. I hope you are doing great. But the problem is the market is just going sideways, guys. We don't really see some very nice push in the market. But you know what? Because we have some earnings, especially on the market, like Nasdaq, US30, S&P 500. You can see that we had Tesla. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. We have some few. You can see it's a list of them here, and those they're just going to make the market to push up and down. So on the market, we saw that DXY was also doing its thing. But before, we need to check our economic news first, right? We need to check our economic news. Yeah, on our economic calendar, you will see that we don't really have much. It's only core PCE around of past 3. Yeah, it means this week the market will be just slow. I don't really see any aggressive push. So let's see if maybe next week we're gonna have something. Next week is gonna be the last week, right? So we see consumer confidence on Tuesday, CPI on Australia. Let's see. Oh, 31st. On Wednesday, we have federal rates. We have interest rates or FOMC statement. GBP also, we have interest rates and NFP on Friday. So next week, we're going to just resume with our normal trading. Remember, we are still on January, guys. When the market is doing something crazy, remember, people are still getting back on the markets. People are starting to make decisions to buy shares, to sell, to do whatever. So the market will be going up and down. So don't be surprised when you see the market going up and down. So since next week is going to be the last week of this January, just know that we also had that special which is going to end that day, month end of this January. We have a special. I've been repeating that several times. So the special is actually on here on 48. It's $48 from $280. So which means it's 12 months, or you can call it yearly. So from $280 to $48. So this end, I'm trying to just remind people, because there's people who will say, Kenzo, push it until month end of February. Some they will say push it until March. So you can see, if you just listen to everyone, this is going to just push for the whole year, you see. But the value is way too bigger. So we have to think for each other, right? So what I see here is, yeah, you can just come here, just scan this QR code. Let me know if you want to be part of the team. And remember, we are also having, like, we have some free signal group. So, but we're changing that. I will be putting the link on the comment section for that group. It's just a Telegram group, right? So another thing is what? Okay, since next week we're going to also start with our public trading account. That account is going to come from EXNESS. EXNESS is going to be the broker that I'm using. I'm saying this because if maybe you are in the group, or if maybe you are paying because maybe you want to see whatever that's really happening and you want to trade like me exactly, so I think you can maybe open EXNESS. There is a link in my description. They don't really sponsor any of these videos. They don't even know me maybe. So that, I think, is a broker that I prefer. I will be using that broker, and the account is going to start from 500 rands as everyone recommended. So that 500 rand, for those who are not in South Africa, is like $26. So we will see if maybe Kenzo can take this amount and maybe make it something. We will see. So if you are in the group, so you are on the right side. So because you can just prove yourself, every trade that I take, you also do the same thing, and the results, it's supposed to be the same. The results are supposed to be the same. So If you're not joining, that's up to you guys. So anyways, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. I really appreciate you, because you're just making this channel to survive. So yeah, what's really happening? Let's go on the market. DXY. Don't be surprised we changed the color of my chart, but still the same. What's really happening? We can see that yes, DXY, it was pushing lower, very nice. Now we have a breakout. It seems like this breakout is gonna stay here longer. We can see that the market is starting to consolidate, and this is something that I actually teach in my groups. So it makes sense now. I hope maybe for those who are watching here, they see that now it makes sense. Whatever that we were talking about, it's coming to fruition or whatever. So yes, you can see that the market just broke out. Now we have this type of consolidation. We know very well when we have a type of structure like this, after we have this breakout, it shows that yes, the market is trying to do what? To show us that it's breaking out and there is a change of a trend. But will the market keep pushing up from here? Because we can see that the market is struggling, because some market, they just break out and start to push the upside without even playing games. But we see DXY doing that. I think DXY is playing games here. So which means we have to be extra careful. You might not be trading DXY, but if you trade in like Euro USD, you have to check this, because that might change the way you see the market. This might be a very good indicator, but don't just look at this DXY as your indicator like 90% of the time. Just use it like 5% just to see what's really happening, because if you check both sides, it means you're not going to trade, because if this one is not breaking, then you will be afraid to buy or sell the other one. No, I'm just saying it will just give you clues, right? So what we see here is, yes, the market is just consolidating. I'm just waiting for the market to do what? To break out. If the market breaks out here, obviously we will know that the dollar is gaining that momentum again. But the reason it's coming from the rate cuts. It seems like things are not going to be good, but there are reasons behind it. Let me tell you. So when we see the dollar gaining some momentum, it means that they think, or people who trade, they think that rates, they will be pushing a little bit higher. Or if they don't really push higher or increase the rates, it means that they are going to take time to cut them. There is reasons behind that, because inflation is still actually sticky, or it's not really going down that much. And with the issues that we have in the Middle East, you see the Red Sea there, where the ships, they're supposed to take the shortcut. It seems like they're going to have some issues there. I saw like so many companies canceled that route on that Red Sea. So which means if maybe you know, let's say maybe let me draw African map. So this is an African map. So let's say here it's Asia. So this is a Red Sea, right? So this is like India, China there. This is Europe and whatever. Then there it's US north. This is south, right? So we know very well that Asia produces so much stuff. We have oils, we have so much stuff here. So those ships here, these are ships, right? These are ships. So these ships, so these ships here, guys, because now there is a threat on this Red Sea, we don't really have to go through much about that. But just because they have to take shortcuts to go Europe, anywhere around the world, okay? So just because there is conflict, so it means now they have to pass this area, which is my country, South Africa. So now this route is gonna be like 4 times longer than this, you see, and that is extra cost. Extra cost means additional on the pricing. If maybe you want to buy cons, for example, let's say conflicts, maybe they were, maybe let's say it's $5, let's say, or 50 rands, or let's say $5 is fine. So if maybe we're buying them car with $5, it means now maybe they might add 50 cents or maybe $1. So now it's gonna be how much? $6. That is an inflation. It means CPI is going up. And if CPI is going up, it means that now inflation is increasing again. So they have to do what? To make sure that inflation doesn't get out of hand, they have to add interest rates. And interest rates means the dollar can be way too stronger. And that is not really nice. I hope you understand. Unfortunately, I could not draw a nice map. I'm actually an artist, guys. I can draw very nice. But on that map there, yeah, I will show you maybe some other days. So that's why we see the dollar getting stronger because of that, right? So what's really happening on USD ZAR? The market is still on a very nice uptrend, but where we are, we can see that the market is respecting that resistance. Obviously, we're expecting the market to push a little bit lower before we see a nice push to the upside, right? So this is a very nice uptrend. I've been talking about it for quite some time, but since we are on a 4 hours time frame, I think today our chart looks nice, eh? I think this chart can zoom. I think maybe there was an update from trading view, because when we squeeze them, the candlesticks, they still look very nice, eh? So anyways, I think even like this here, you can see that we can have a nice buy around that, because the market is giving us this support vibes there. So you can see that the market can do something like that. You can see from this area, the market is doing something like that. So we can buy here, but the resistance is very close. So which means the market might end up consolidating and push lower before we have another momentum to do what? To buy again. So can we take that? No, we don't. Or we can take it if we know that we can get out very quick. But just because we don't really chase trades, we can relax because anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. So let's go to the next one, guys. If maybe you are new to this channel, if you don't know me, because I'm not really that popular, just smash that subscribe. I don't really want to be popular, but I just want to make this channel grow, and then we can meet enough people so that we can do it. So that maybe they can learn one or two things. And once we reach 10,000, we no longer do the working webcam, so that we can just focus on trading. These things, they cost us, guys. They cost us. So what's really happening on USD JPY? You know what I don't really like, guys? I don't really want that mindset of, if you're a trader, your room should be blue, there must be RGB lights. You end up focusing on the wrong things. The only thing that you want is trading, right? So when you start to buy RGB lights, all these cameras, now it's a cost. We no longer focus on the main problem. You see, now I focus on, how do I look? 1, 2, 3. So should I look like this? No, that's why I don't really like that. So if we reach 10K, we are not going to show the camera anymore. Then we focus on the main issue, which is the market, right? So USD JPY, you can see that yes, the market was going down, and it was very straightforward, I guess. And then we have this breakout. The breakout shows us that now we are on a very nice uptrend. We're supposed to look for buy positions here. And since we have some consolidation structures, I did not even want to risk and giving anyone signals on a USD JPY, but you can see we never had any crazy push. I saw this move here. I thought maybe it was going to go crazy high, but that did not really happen. I can see it came back again, but it's not only USD JPY, also EURUSD was doing the same thing. And if you are someone who is giving other people some signals, you have to take that decision for them. Don't send those signals, because they will end up getting confused in there, and at the end of the day, those are going to be some of the losses. So we don't really need that. We just want to minimize the losses. So that you can stay longer in the game, and one way or another you're gonna make it. Trust me, whether you're still learning, whether you don't trade with me, whatever, as long as you stay longer in this game. It might take longer than expected, but what I know is you're gonna make it. Yes, you. So anyways, it's like today I'm happy. It's like I'm talking too much. What time? 15 minutes. No, let's just focus on the market. So yes, the market is actually doing its thing. We are moving from the support area. I'm expecting the market to push to the upside, but we have a resistance here, so which means the market can still consolidate around the structure. You can easily see that yes, we have this support and resistance that is actually a wedge, so the market might find it difficult to break, and at the end of the day the market will consolidate. Just look at this area. The market is been consolidating. Even now the market is still doing the same thing. So the best thing that we can do is we can say, yeah, if maybe we are not in a hurry, why don't we wait for the market to get free here and break out there, then we can run with the market, right? That's what I see. So let's push the next one. Hey, I already wasted enough time, man. But it's not a waste, guys, because the information that we try to share here, I know someone is gonna take that positively, and that is gonna change their life forever. Sometimes you just need one word from someone, then from there that is going to change the way you see things. Yeah, that happened. So Gbpusd, what's really happening? I like the structure, very nice. The market is still on this uptrend, but you can see this, it's supposed to be here, but we will place it there. So the market is supposed to push the upside, as we are actually on a very nice uptrend. You can see that the market has been giving us some very nice structures. So there is a chance that the market can reach this area there before pushing to the upside. And if that happens, obviously we are going to do what? We are going to look for another buy. For now, let's just wait for that reversal. We are very closer to that support. Maybe that will happen later on, but since we don't really have enough economic news, I don't really expect some crazy moves. So we have a very nice structure here on Euro USD. What's really happening? You can see that yes, we have these areas 2, 3, but where we are, the market is just playing games. The market doesn't really want to push the upside. But we have a trade. The market triggered our order. So we're still holding. As long as the market is not breaking that support, we are still going to hold. I think the market will be pushing up. And you can easily see that these days, it seems like the market is trying to scare us with these long candlesticks, and then after pushes to the upside. So if you have enough account, or if you did not really risk that much, I think yes, we can actually hold, and sometimes it might push a little bit lower before pushing up. And it's very sad that sometimes the market can do that, and once you're out, then the market pushes in your favor, and that happens. There's nothing we can do, but we just have to learn that sometimes if you used a smaller lot size, when the market does that, you can still have a room to adjust your stop loss. But if you used a bigger lot size, then you're gonna have a problem. And sometimes it's sad, the market touches your stop loss or pushes a little bit lower, 3 minutes later the market is flying, and that's how the market do its thing. So unfortunately, because I give stop losses according to the market structure. I can't just say place your stop loss here. No, I can't do that. But yes, it's supposed to be a little bit lower, because if we can be honest, these areas, it's where they target your stop losses. We know very well. They target your stop losses. They know your stop losses around this area. Then they touch that stop loss, and a few minutes later, the market is going in your favor. But you're no longer in the market. That's the problem. That's the problem. But we are still on a bullish. The market is performing very well. Luckily enough, we are eating on gold. Yeah, we are eating on gold. But I start to remember that I said they should lock their profit yesterday, and if they locked, the market did reverse, and that might be that it might be maybe the market did touch their stop loss, but they did not really lose. They locked in profit. So, but if they are still holding, obviously they are back to where they were yesterday. So what's really happening is, yeah, we have a nice structure here. It's a nice uptrend. The market is up. It's pushing to the upside. You can see that the market is pushing to the upside. Let's see. You can see this area. But where we are, there is this resistance. This resistance that is pushing the market to push even lower, right? But we want to see the market doing what? Breaking that area. If you can't see this, let me just remove some of this. I want you to see this just nicely. So what I'm waiting for here, I'm waiting for the market to do what? We took this buy, and I think we're supposed to get out around this level. So because there's a chance for the market to go down again. But if we break that area, I know very well that we're going to jump on that buy and we're going to continue like that, right? So that will be a good trade for us. That will be a very good trade for us. So I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. US30, what's really happening? Yes, you can see that the market is still on that uptrend, guys. The market is still uptrending. The market is still uptrending, sorry. The market is still uptrending. So yeah, so what's really happening on on US30? The market is still on a very nice uptrend, but where we are, it seems like the market is struggling. That's why I said, if you still remember yesterday, I said we should relax because we can see the market just broke out of this support, and at the end of the day, the market gave us a very nice as a breakout there. But what do we see? What do we see there? Is that the market is doing what? It's giving us this type of consolidation. So for us to say we need to buy, you can see the market is consolidating. I don't know if you can see this color, but you can. If the market is consolidating like that, can you jump on the market here? No, we don't. So the best thing is to do what? Wait for the market to break this resistance on the or this support before we take action. So I think maybe the market will be breaking this support, then we can say, okay, let's continue with our buy because the market is still on bullish. You can see even if we see some consolidation, what I like is we don't really see aggressive sell. So which means the market is still aggressively on a bullish move, and now we just stuck here, then we will see a nice push afterwards, right? So let's push to the next one, which is Nasdaq. Yeah, now Nasdaq is the one which is disappointing because what we had, we thought maybe the market was going to push the upside as we are on a very nice uptrend, but the market is changing that. We had a buy there, we were in a smaller profit. I never had any chance to tell my people that it's time to get out, but we were in a smaller profit. But what's really happening is you can easily see that yes, we had these areas as our support, then the market is pushing to the pushed to the upside. Where we are now, you can see we have a structure there. So if maybe someone doesn't really know much, they're gonna have some issues because look, sorry, you see at this area and also this. So which support will you use there or resistance? We have so many. So I'm going to remove this one now and see what will happen because this is the lowest area and this is the highest area. So which means there is a chance for the market to do what? For the market to just consolidate here before we see a push to the upside. So there are so many things happening in the market, guys. But again, remember we are still on January. The market is still warming up, so I don't really blame the market. So as long as we're not going to fight the market, that's something that we need, right? So S&P 500, let's see what's really happening. On S&P 500, you can also see that, yes, quite similar to Nasdaq, the market is still pushing to the upside. We have a buy pending order. The market touched that. We were in a nice smaller profit. You can see that. But now it seems like the market is reversing, but we are still in a smaller negative there if they are still holding. But I'm still expecting to see the market pushing to the upside. So German, just to make things very quick, you can easily see that the market was going down and around this area it was something. Around this area it was something, as that something is a resistance. Now you can see the market touched that. It seems like it's going to come back, so which means around this area we also have to draw that as a resistance. So if the market breaks that, we're gonna look for a buy. If not, if the market breaks here at this support, it means we're going to continue with that sell. Simple as that. We don't really have to complicate things. So for those who wants to be part of the team, guys, for those who wants to be part of the team, if you want to be part of the team, you know what to do. If you want to join Lifetime Signals, which is 450, and mentorship, which is 350, you can join that for only 450. If you add them together, it's actually 800. So if maybe you want to join them like once, you save in 350, which is going to be $45. So sorry, $450. And at the same time, you will be learning as on the mentorship. At the same time, you will be on the trading side, which means you learn, and at the same time you get the signals. That is really great. But on the yearly here, we have that special which ends this week, guys. Ends this coming week, month end, for $48. If you are in South Africa, that is around 910 rands or something like that. And for yearly, you can recover that within 2 days. You see, you can recover that for 2 days. And from there, we're not going to have a special, maybe for, I don't know. So yeah, these are the signals that we offer. You can see that. So if you want to scan, or you can scan this QR code to be part of the team, or you can just use this WhatsApp. I can zoom that so that you can see. Let's zoom that. You can scan this. You can go on your scanner, on your camera and stuff like that, and scan this QR code. So another thing is, for free signals, I will put the link in the comment section. Then you can be part of our free signals. So on the free signals, guys, don't expect me to send 10 signals. One is enough. If I don't really send, you know, it's free. I'm also giving you daily analysis for free. So I hope you will appreciate that, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.